Run.
Yep.
It's been a hot minute and a crazy, crazy week or two.
Yeah.
Enough of the real world. Yeah. Yeah, we found a trapdoor.
Yep.
Stocked up. Yeah. I don't know what the purple ones do yet.
Slap one on, find out.
I'm going to wait for the right moment.
Yeah, Maze may be a little worse for wear at the moment.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Here I am. Sorry, they couldn't hear me.
Yep.
All right, that should fix that. I was just saying we're done with the Circle K Ranch. Here I am. Sorry, everybody. I didn't think you needed to hear me today. You hear just all the players and extrapolate what's going on. So, yeah, you went into the main house. You found a trap door. Place is like rotted, and it looked like there was some sort of gunfight or something there because furniture's like tipped up, making barricades and stuff. Platic, you're right here. I'll unzombify your token.
Thank you.
Boop. There you go. You should be good to go. That's curious. What's that all about? Oh. That should be AC Calc. Alright. Okay, now you're good. You should have control of your token there. Billy Bong, you were checking out the the bunkhouse or whatever. Or not yeah.
Yeah, I just moved over there. Check out the other one.
Yep. Looks like it was the bunkhouse for the ranch hands or whatever. Totally destroyed. Remember, this place looks like it's been abandoned for a decade or so.
Yeah.
Things are deteriorated and whatnot.
Well, I'd like to try to kind of gather the horses together, rope them up, and
Okay.
take them with us.
How are you going to do that? You don't have an electro whip anymore.
Sparkling charm.
I might have a whip, electro whip. Let me check.
Is that really the way to gather up the horses, everybody?
Can I mind control you?
You might be able to mind control them. It depends how you roll.
Well,
Let's see what's the dice look
Do
like.
these things work like motorbikes?
Like what's? Well, if they do, we have a bad history with those things.
yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
So yes, they do.
That would
Let's
be a
see.
great way to die again.
I am going to first do the. Where'd it go? Thought Spike.
Okay.
which will give me bonuses to mental checks, mutation checks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, activation check on that.
Excuse me.
That's
Any bonuses?
Ooh.
Where'd it go?
Whoa, 22. So, mental mutation checks and will saves are increased by 1d8 for the next 8 rounds, which is 80 minutes. Roll a d8. See how much you get.
Okay, let's try that one.
1.
No, that's not right.
You
'Cause
can
I
just
didn't-
go to the upper left and roll the d8. That's all right.
All right, 1 second. I
That's a
start.
pretty good character roll.
No, stop.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna do this the way I always do it.
/R space 1d8.
Yes.
Or even just d8.
I'm like,
5. All right, you get to add 5 for the next 80 minutes.
got it.
I'm going to write this down in this notebook here I got.
And now I'm gonna do mind control. The problem is it also doesn't give range, so I'm gonna give it the line of sight of both animals.
Mind control. Is this the one that was not in the book?
Yep,
Yeah, okay.
it doesn't give a range.
All right, I'm going to say line of sight. So if you can see them, you can do it. You
All
can
right.
get them.
And now
Like-
I roll the activation roll here. And nothing. Oops, I should have put 5 there.
Yeah, you can see them.
So that's a 21. Because I have 5.
Plus 5. Oh, okay. Mutant is able to cause up to 12 hit dice of creatures or sentients to regard the mutant as their revered advisor for 1 day. Huh. The horses just kind of wander over and go.
I like you.
And they're like stomping the ground, counting and stuff, and you're like, I don't know. All right, you got yourself some horses.
I got some horses.
See, I have good ideas.
Now we
Do they have? There's no equipment on them. These are just wild horses.
No, they were Max and Malcolm's horses. The
Oh.
gear that you guys picked up was a whole bunch of Western era stuff, which was pistol, sawed-off shotgun, long rifle, and that was it. Oh, there was an incendiary device, but Max threw it and it blew up.
Yep.
Max threw it, it blew up. Well, Max threw it. Someone smacked it back at him and it blew up on him. I think that was a probability point play.
Do they have saddles, saddlebags,
Mhm.
reins?
Yep, all that stuff. Bit, bridle, everything you need to ride a horse is there.
Okay, the two guys that these horses belong to are. Do they have boots with spurs?
They did not have spurs. And
They were robot guys.
they're robot guys, yeah. One was wearing like weird black tactical armor, and the other guy was dressed like Maeve, like Western era. So gunslinger coat, belt, pistol, stuff like that. Whoa, look at that! She came out of nowhere.
All right.
And Maeve doesn't want to talk about.
She doesn't want to talk about Malcolm. don't say his name wrong, mate.
But it wasn't Malcolm, though, was it?
Yeah, well, Max is the other one.
And
Max,
Max seemed very mad.
yes, Max seemed very mad. According to Billy Bong's out of body experience, something about something gasoline.
But the question is, that wasn't Malcolm, but where is the original Malcolm? Is original Malcolm
That is
dead,
indeed a
alive?
question. That is indeed a question.
Was
I
he
agree.
cloned while he was still alive? Was he cloned and he,
Mm-hmm.
Are these two that are way up here also are horses?
Funny story. I put horses on the map, and then I was like, "Well, that's dumb. I can just tokenize the horses," which I did. And so
Oh.
those are actually background horses. It was their
Got it.
starting position on the map.
Thank
And
you.
I did it in incarnate, and then when I got here, I was like, "Oh!" And then so I just threw their tokens.
Makes
on top.
perfect sense.
It's just horse shadows.
Um,
I'm going to try to check out the horses to see if they're real horses
Oh,
or if they're robot
Yeah.
horses.
That's a good idea.
what are
They're
you gonna
real.
do? I guess that would be like a trained intelligence check. You
Alright.
know what live animals look like, hypothetically.
And how much rest have we had since our last session in regards to Maeve and her hit points?
Oh, we picked up straight away, so it's been like 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Okay, got
Since
it.
that last
So
one.
we've already been through the main house.
You went through the main house. Billy Bong was checking out the bunkhouse, which is where the ranch hands were. I think Gravy had made it all the way down to like this warehouse in this grain silo. Previous. Is that correct, Gravy? Oh, he disappeared. All right. I'm pretty sure.
Has anybody looked in the what looks to be a church?
It is a chapel.
Yes, we were in the church quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Getting shot
they
at.
were praying for their lives in that chapel because incendiary bombs were flying at them.
Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I was hunkered down and got.
And praise the Lord, she was raised once, maybe twice, during that combat.
That was rough.
Gravy chucked a slap patch on
Yep.
her. Hey, there's Gravy. Hey, Gravy.
Medbot took care of me too.
Gravy, you went and checked out like the warehouse in the grain silo, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Is there not a water well here? Is there not a well?
I mean, there's that big pipe you all climbed out of that might have been a well.
Ah, got it.
It's hard to say. It's the
Got it.
technology level of that pipe and versus this ranch are about 50 to 100 years off.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell the horses to pretty much stay where they are,
Okie dokie.
and I'm gonna go check over this area over here.
Oh yeah, there's some rotten, stinky zombie pigs. Nah, they're not. They're not zombie pigs. They're just dead and gross. There's some bodies in there. In the
And
pigsty.
this is a pig yard, right?
It's a pigsty, yeah.
Got it.
You
Not worth whatever in there is not worth it.
Are you sure?
Well, yes.
And then these up here were stables. There's like a dead horse inside.
Did
You
you
said
say
kind of
this
been checked
place looked to be abandoned for years?
Yeah,
So the pigsty is nothing but dirt.
maybe.
Does
All right,
it smell like dirt?
Smells
Let's
like dead pigs.
Oh,
How can
I
it
missed
smell like
Gravy.
dead pigs? It's been abandoned for years.
Well, maybe
Right,
the
Gravy,
pigs
I
live
moved you.
longer.
I was wondering who was moving me. I thought it was Chris. I was like, all right, I'll allow it.
Sorry, Gravy. That was me. All right, so Maeve's gonna take a look at that. What looks to be a dead carcass right here. Oh wait, Maeve is gonna look at this thing in the pig yard right here.
Yep. There's
That's a
some.
dead pig.
There's dead pig bodies that don't seem to be decomposing, and
Okay.
there's dead human bodies that don't seem to be decomposing. They're just kind of stuck in time or something.
Got it. So this green, yeah, there, especially that green thing right there. I would like to. I'm going to take a closer look at that if I can.
I'm
Hey,
so
Gravy,
tempted to use my.
Gravy, you ought to
probability
medicalize these guys to see if they're all right.
point. Medicalize.
I'm going to.
Um,
I'm gonna do a. I'd like to do a trained intelligence check to take a look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Go right ahead.
Say scrutinize. Oh wait, this isn't Zweihander.
Yes, it's a scrutinized check. That's a 9.
And I rolled an 11 on my. Is that a horse check?
Sure looks like a horse. Kind of smells like a horse.
Huh?
Same thing. This sure looks like a dead pig. Kind of smells like a dead pig.
it looks like they're beyond saving. I don't want to get too close to find out.
Other than that, the bodies kind of look like, and kind of smell like decomposing humans, dead humans.
I know this is going to get me, and I don't have a clue if I would know about it. So I'm going to ask to make an intelligence roll about what a temporal anomaly is.
A temporal anomaly. Okay.
Yes. If I roll bad, then I don't know, and I just live with it.
Well, you are.
That's an intelligence
You
check,
are from a
right?
post-apocalyptic world, so you probably some ideas. You've read some pamphlets.
This one.
No. As a matter of fact, everyone loses all their fleeting luck because that was a natural one.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh,
Doesn't look like I had any, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we burned a whole bunch of it last session anyway. So,
And I think somebody rolled a 1 too.
oh yes, was that you?
Maybe. Yeah.
Here, let me scroll back up here. There was a. Yeah, there was. No, it wasn't you. It was somebody's claws that then rolled a 2 on a fumble table. It's the funny thing is it says fun, not fumble table. It says fun. I just noticed the typo. Fumble table. It is kind
Putting the
of funny.
fun into fumble.
Putting the fun in fumble. All right.
all right. Thank you.
No, yeah, you're like, no.
No.
Platic, we also got a big gem. I think it's in your backpack.
Oh yeah, a huge chlorophyll gem.
Yeah, and it's staying in that backpack.
it's. I think I said it was like this. It's like this big.
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
that long.
It's huge.
Yeah, you were the only one strong enough to carry it at the time. That wasn't involved in combat and stuff.
And it's in the backpack, and I'm gonna hook it up with a switch to the battery.
That's
I
a
can't
great
wait for
idea.
that to happen.
Let me go over
said a
here before
switch.
you do that.
I said a switch.
I think we all agreed that we weren't going to tell anybody else that we had it. Is that true?
Yeah, there's no reason to. Our job was to clear the mine.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Mine's clear.
What we took out of the mine was whatever. Just like this power axe, I'm not going to tell them where I got it.
Or what it is.
That back in.
Okay. Anything else?
I think we should go back to town. I've got a trunkalore hide here that needs to be turned into some armor.
So we searched all the buildings.
You did.
Okay.
The chapel was kind of part of the fight, the firefight, so you were in there already. The main house up in the upper right was where they went first. Gravy had checked out the warehouse and the silo, and Billy Bung had just checked out the bunkhouse, and then the stables were checked out last session, I believe.
All right. So let's get on the horses and. Can the horses carry 2 people?
You're gonna get on that thing?
Yes,
Why?
because it's better than walking.
How?
I don't know. Last time I rode on the motor horse, it didn't end well.
These will be fine for today.
Might have met your match there, Platic. What's
All
Maeve
right,
think
you
about it?
drive this time.
I don't know. A giant manimal and a cybernetic dwarf get on a horse.
Sounds
I
like
get
a
it.
setup for a joke.
Yeah, totally.
I tell the horse that I'm gonna ride him, and I get on his back.
Horse says,
Well, that looks easy.
He's not.
So I try to get him back too.
He's not a sentient creature. He is a animal. So mind control works different than it would for a sentient creature.
which horse you going to get on there, Billy Bong?
Same one, my buddy Platic.
Oh, God. All right. Give me an agility check.
All right.
I'll even let you do it trained. Oh, yeah.
Yeehaw!
You climb right up on that horse. You sure did. Ooh, doggy. And the horse kind of collapses.
Oh, well.
And it says to Platic, it's like,
Yeah, sorry about that. Everyone off the horse. Put some equipment on the horse. Let the horse recover, and let's follow us.
I mean, you know, there's also this Trunkalore hide hanging out in this giant gem and a whole bunch of other. So pack it all on there.
Yep, put it on the horse.
You can't be that far. If I recall, Did I show you? Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna flip over to the cylinder map.
Weird things are happening.
Yeah. Remember, it was like you are here, and then the orange dot on this map, the you are here, that's the mine. Boop. And then not far from it was Smallville, and so you're all look how old that is, like different character tokens and everything.
So that's what? A day's walk?
Yeah, a couple hours, give or take.
All right.
You're not sure. In any event, it's uneventful, and it doesn't take long to get to. Look, I got a map. Smallville. Bow, 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 bow.
Wow. This is a really good
Smallville's
town.
pretty big. I'm kind of amazed.
It's a little
Bigger
bigger
than
than the
I
last
remember it.
time you were there. You're like, whoa. No,
Wow.
I did say there were like 10 or 12 buildings in it originally. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it grew a little since you were gone in like the 4 days. You've been gone for like 4 days.
4 days. Body's not rotting. Town's growing.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days. I'd say 5 days. You've been gone for 5 days. The town doubled in size. That's normal.
I thought time decreased village size. That's
It
how
must
that's
be-
supposed to go.
Must be in a growth phase.
I don't understand. This is not how towns are supposed to be.
All right. We will say that that general store right there is Guido's place, and this boarding house is the Pangolin. Right there, the Dusty Pangolin, where Jane gave you a job and some gear and stuff. Considerations.
So
Were
who
we
could
supposed to bring something to prove that we cleared the place out?
She didn't particularly say anything of that nature.
Because we didn't technically clear the place out.
Didn't you, though?
I think she would just trust us. We have very honest faces.
Okay. She sends innocents into there, and they get killed because we didn't clear something out. Or because, well, there's a gas fire burning.
That is true, but that could have happened after you left.
I'm more thinking about my own moral
Oh yeah, sure, okay.
dilemma.
Sure. All right, go ahead. Yes, there's dangerous situations there. You do have a stack of those emergency respirators on the horse now, because I think Gravy's got a bunch of them.
Yes. I think we should go and be honest with them and say, hey, this is what we have. This is what happened.
Oh, the conscience. This is what Edudex was trying to tell me about. I don't get it. All right, let's go.
All right, you can go see Jane.
We should stash we should stash the crystal first. I don't want her to know we have it. She's
Crystal's
going
on
there
the
for this
horses.
exact stuff, right?
Crystal is on the horses.
Where are the
Uh,
horses?
We have horses.
Right
They're
behind
they're
you.
in the stables, which I
Okay,
don't
let's
know
put
where
them in the stables
are.
before we go meet.
Are there stables? Why are there no stables? Oh, that's the livery.
There's a livery. Yeah, there's a livery, in
Livery.
the upper.
Yeah,
So we
there's,
go
there's a
put our
livery over
horses
there,
there.
right next to the ass air.
Is it safe to leave our possessions with the horses?
Who you asking?
The party. Just
I'm
kind of like
thinking my-
proposing a question.
I'm taking my saddlebag. I'm taking anything of value with me.
I don't considering that we were attacked. I don't know if we can trust anyone.
Yeah.
Were we? Oh, we were attacked in this town.
No,
Ooh.
But this is where we first saw Malcolm.
no.
No,
That was
Outside?
out. That was out in the forest road. You saw him on the forest road.
oh, I thought it was on the way to town. All right.
They pointed
Platic
you.
wasn't with us, right, when we accepted the mission?
Who?
I was not.
One day of 50 degrees and there's bugs in the house.
I don't think Platic was with us when we accepted the mission. Am I remembering incorrectly?
Somebody
I
was missing.
don't recall.
I was not. I was missing. I
Okay.
wasn't here
Okay.
for this.
You didn't meet Jane. She has a really nice curly mustache, and she runs the Dusty Pangolin in town, not the Krusty. Or the
You mean Busty?
Krusty Danglin. The Krusty Danglin.
Or the Busty
Well, the
Dang.
Krusty Danglin is
So
the honky
the
tonk.
inn.
Platic, you should hang with the gear and the crystal especially. She won't raise any questions if you're not there when we return.
Yeah. Good
I'm
idea.
gonna put the horses in. I'm also going to take the backpacks that I have, the
Ooh.
the one with the crystal
Mhm.
and my axe. I'm going to give them to the person at the, say, okay, you take gear as well. What do you? I mean, there's got to be someone there taking care of the livery.
The livery.
Livery. Thank you.
Livery. I think it's livery.
Okay.
You're. What do you want to do? You want to just like strip off the saddlebags and stuff?
I just want to take my backpack off them right now.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
go to
say,
the inn because I'm assuming the inn has lock boxes of some sort.
or the bank right across the street there in the auction house.
Oh, that's even better. There's a bank.
There is a bank. There's a bank right there. In the doodly.
So I can go there and hopefully they'll have some sort of lockbox.
Okay. So you're unpacking some stuff off the horses, getting them situated in we're just going to call it the stables. In the stables.
Thank you, Stables.
The other three, the rest of you are going over to see Jane and report the findings of your expedition, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You walk in, the place is bumping, the guy playing the piano is playing the piano, and people are having cards and drinks and whatnot, and a lot of them kind of stop and turn, but then seeing that they saw you, some of them saw you before, they're like, nobody knew, and they go back to their card games and whatnots.
Hey, we're regulars.
More like
Hey, Jane.
irregulars.
We're back, Jane.
Jane's behind the bar. She's like, "Oh yes," twirls her mustache. "Welcome back. What can I get you all to drink? Why don't you come over here, sit at the bar with me for a while, for a spell. Tell me a story. Quietly,
Oh, we've got a story.
quietly. Tell me a story. You two." She points to some patrons at the bar. She says, "Skedaddle." "But we just got her. Go sit at that table over there." "Okay, Jane."
Gravy,
You
you
know,
gonna tell her about our adventure?
Let me just start by saying, we would have had a much easier time completing the task you assigned us with if you'd have warned us about the properties of these crystals.
"Oh? What do you mean? Tell me more. What did you find? I only had a map, and I thought, if it's a mine and it ain't played
All
out."
kinds of unnatural things. It's cleared out now, but I wouldn't recommend going down
Like devil worshippers? There's devil worshippers in the mine?
Like plants that try to kill you.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Plants that try to kill you.
Plants. I ain't never seen a plant that tries to kill a person before.
Oh, if you go down there, I can show you one.
Oh. Hold on just a second. And she goes in the back and she comes out with this huge chalkboard. And it's like listing, it's like words with numbers on it, and she's like, "Plants that kill you," you say. You're like, no one had plants that kill you in the mine? No? Okay. What else? What else did you? Devil worshippers. You said devil worshippers.
No, you said devil
Oh,
worshippers.
Damn. No devil worshippers. Crosses it off. You can see her,
Yeah,
name, her
wait,
initials
what,
right
was,
next
was
to it.
it? Is there one that says the bat thing with the gun on the tail?
The what? No, nothing with a gun on its tail. With a gun on its tail. Did you find some miners?
Dead ones?
Well, that still counts. Hey, $4 over there, Johnny boy. Good job. They found miners. They were dead, unfortunately. I hope that wasn't your family you've been looking for a while. I'm sorry. All right, Johnny. I owe Johnny $2. Uh huh.
Isn't it just $4?
What kind of mine was it? Was it a chlorophane mine? Liching out. Oh man, it's like subscription day. Tier 1, 4 months. Thank you so much. Yeehaw. This is going to be, that's 3 subscriptions. This, 3, 4? I don't know. People re-upping. Must be Twitch day. Twitch Prime day. Chlorophane. Was there chlorophane in the mine?
Chlor what?
Oh, the map said it was a chlorophane mine. I don't rightly know what chlorophane is to begin with, but, you know. So they were mining it, so it must have some value to somebody. Did you ask Guido about it? Did you see Guido? Guido! Guido! What? Guido! You, what's chlorophane? It's a form of fluorite, a mineral that is of low to medium value. It's generally used in things that we don't use around here. Okay, thank you. Well, I just figure someone, might. No one's gonna buy a mine off of me if there's things in it like devil worshippers. No devil worshippers, you sure?
No devil worshippers.
Oh, sure there was wee devil worshippers in there. Did you find what else we got on this list? Death robots?
Robots killed me. Does that count?
Yeah, death robots! Woo! Benny, good job, buddy. I can't believe you made $10 off of that. Death robots. Hoo-wee. Who'd have known? I don't even know what robots are, but they found some. Were you at that mine before? I'll talk to you later before I pay you. I might have to shoot you for cheating.
Have you seen anyone around here named Malcolm?
What do you want to know about Malcolm?
I think before you spit, you want to look down. It says.
Right in the camera.
Oh, sorry, Fred. I didn't see you there.
You just spit in your face, Billy Bong.
Oh, how short are you? All right, so Malcolm. Did you see Malcolm in the mine? Dun, 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 dun,
No, we did not see Malcolm in the mine or in the middle.
Oh. Did you see him in the vision? All right, so Malcolm wasn't in there. Oh, that's good to know.
He wasn't in the mine. No, he was not in the mine.
This sounds like you're holding something back, and I feel like you might have seen Malcolm. That malcontent.
We met him on the way here to the town, and we were just worried about him. He seemed like a nice guy.
You were worried about him? Why? Someone put a bullet in him finally? He doesn't deserve that.
I was just expected to see him here.
Oh, he ain't allowed to set foot in the pangolin. You know what I do? I put a bullet in him. Find my gun. Oh, it's hanging up over there.
I
As soon
believe
as
I
you walked
misjudged his character.
I put a bullet in him right there. In Zoom, it's right there. Images are slightly off. All right, so the mine is clear, right? I do believe I said I was going to pay you something. I don't rightly recall what it was. I'll find the proper notebook with my notes on the job I assigned you here. Nope. Shuffling through some sheets of paper. Nope.
Yeah, we definitely cleared out of the mine.
You cleared out of the mine. Wait a minute. You mean you cleared the mine out?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Jane the Pangolino, got a job for you. Bruce Beers keeps bootleg whiskey in the bar. Did not say how much he was going to pay you. All right, well, I'm going to give you each $12.
Each.
Yes, $12. Starts counting out paper, colored like
What?
greenish colored paper.
What is this?
Good old American hard currency.
Did you say gold? Good old
Dollars. It's all right. The dollar is backed by gold. Every one of these dollars is worth its weight in gold. Well, it says it's worth whatever $1 worth of gold is worth. You can trade it in at a bank or something and get gold that's equal to that value there. $12 each.
And what does
I
this
really
mean
like
for
gold.
credits?
Credits.
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 You know, the crypto. The
Crypto. I don't mess around with no dead folk, so I don't go to the crypt.
well, I
Crypto?
need this put into my wallet. How do I put paper in my wallet? And I pull out something that looks like a USB drive. I'm just like,
She's like, you fold it in half, and I don't know what that is, son.
I thought we were gonna get paid for this.
You did get paid right there, $12 for each of you. That's 48 American dollars. You know what you could buy with 48 American dollars? Hooey! You
I
could
have
get
no
yourself.
idea.
Well, I don't rightly know what you could get yourself. I have to open up a book and look. I should probably have some books open already. I knew it was going to be roleplay heavy. I'm like, I don't have to open a book to start. I'll find some prices here in a minute. I do have an updated Weird Frontiers, formerly known as Dark Trails book, so.
I throw the Trunkalore hide on the counter. What? Do you know that somebody can make something out of this?
I don't even know what that is. It looks like animal hide. What'd you do? Did you glue tree bark to animal hide? Well, you
Maybe
can't.
it's another one of
make
those
none of
killer,
it.
killer plants.
This is one of the killer plants?
Yeah.
Well, you could definitely take it out of here, that's for sure.
No, it's not killing it anymore.
When you threw it up there, like money went everywhere. Fred, don't touch that dollar. It ain't yours. She's like, "What? Is it wood or is it leather?"
Uh,
All right. Well, if you don't know,
Not
and I don't
sure.
know, you can take it over to. Well, shucks. You can go over to the leather person. Sorry, yawning there. You could go over to the leather person, or you could go over to the carpenter.
huh.
She's looking at it and she's like, "It sure does look like animal leather. I suppose that would be the best place to start.
That seems reasonable to
Or
me.
seems more leather than wood, tree bark, as it were." Fred, I said, don't touch that dollar. Next time I have to tell you, it's going to be with a bullet.
All right, so Billy Bong starts grabbing up dollars.
Dollar bill, yo. All right, so you grab up some dollars. She's like, "Oh yeah, your rooms are clean and everything as well. So if you want to, as part of the deal, I'll just let you stay here for another day or two."
All right, Maeve, you need some rest there.
Yes, I do.
Well, now, Starcrawl, much like DCC, every night that you sleep, you gain a whole 1 hit point back. So you might want to look into something else, some other type of help or healing.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
can.
thinking maybe I should go see the doctor.
Ooh, yeah, that would be an alright idea.
I'm tired. What time of day is it right now?
I'd say like, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, I need some rest, but I think I need to go see the doctor first. I'm feeling mighty peaked.
Mighty peaked. That's the other one. Okay.
So can I do that? Go over to the doctor?
Yeah, you can wander
Behind-
on off to the doctor. No
Okay.
problem.
There you go.
And I wandered to the leatherer.
All right, you wander
Yep.
to the leatherier. I forget what it's called. The leather worker.
Yep.
They who craft leather. Can't seem to find that book I'm looking for. I know I threw it up in the paid folder. The paid resources folder there. Shucks. Oh well, okay. I'll look in a different folder over here. It's not that one. Oh, it could be this one. All right, so you're going to the doctor. All right, who? Let's talk to Platic. You were over at the stables, the library, yeah.
Yes, I was.
All right, and then you were heading to the bank.
Yep.
Okay, so you walk into the bank. Ding ding. Morning, sir. Ma'am.
You have lock boxes?
And there's like just staring at your one eye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did you say, cat person?
Do you have lock boxes?
We have lockbox. Well, yeah, of course we do. We're a bank. What do I tell them? Well, you tell them that we have lockboxes. Oh, okay. Yes, we do.
How much for 2 days?
Oh, well, it's a... How much is for 2 days? Why don't you just talk to him? Well, I don't know what's going on. Well, he looks like a cat with one eye. Have you seen it? No, you... What is it? It's what? 50 cents a month. 50 cents a month. You're like, oh, what now?
What?
What now? 50,
Well, we did keep the money.
50 cents a month. Is that too much? Is that too much? I don't know.
Do I have a silver piece?
I don't know. Do you look in your?
I don't have anything money wise in my character sheet.
Oh, well, let's see here. I'm pretty
Oops.
sure the party has group.
Yeah.
All right, because it just says credits there. Oh, you got all kinds of stuff. You got soap and matches and some masks and a
Oh,
scanner.
actually,
And
do you do trade?
well, if you want to auction something off, that's next door at the auction house. Otherwise, we're a bank, and so we take dollars, American paper currency,
Okay.
or gold. You got gold? We like gold.
How much? I don't have anything. So as far as currency goes, I'll go.
Party, do you have any silver or gold that you can assist?
Well, they're not there, so that's okay.
I know, but you probably would have picked. There's got to be a bunch of stuff that the party has picked up over time here.
I have credits.
Yeah, silver and
Oh, yeah.
coppers.
You got Billy Bong's got a bunch of stuff. Some coppers, some silvers.
Give me. Can I take? Could I have taken some of the silvers?
Sure.
Okay.
We all share.
Yeah.
Even though you killed me, left me to die.
I left you to die. I didn't
There's
kill
a
you.
difference. I
There is
did
a
not
difference.
assist if I could.
You knew my nature, and you still let me drive.
So you pull out like one silver piece, and you're like,
Yep.
this?" And they're like,
Yeah, I'm overpaying.
"Pure silver?" Hold on. They take it in the back, and you hear this. Yep, pure silver. Oh yes, sir. Right this way, sir. Come on. He's like super nice. He's like, "Can I get you a drink? I can make some. I can throw some coffee on the wood burning stove over there and make you some coffee right away. Come with me right here." Opens the door. Please, right this way. Pick any lockbox you want, unless of course it's locked and that one's already in use.
All right. So I pick a lockbox. I put the stuff in the lockbox. I put in the I might have to do more than one depending on the size. But
Well, we are a
Giant
frontier.
crystal.
We are a frontier town, and so we have some larger lock boxes in here. There's like it's like a jail door, and then you see bars on the windows and everything. And you figure it's fairly secure for the time period, as it were. And
I'm going to drop off the. Give me a second here. The batteries
uh-huh.
in a separate lockbox. I'm going to put the big rock.
Aw. Spoiling all my fun.
The
No,
bank
because
blew up.
my first thought was, hey, I'm gonna put in all this stuff, the batteries, and realize, oh crap, I just dropped the battery in the same thing, and then you're gonna spend a point, and I'm gonna blow up.
I would do something far more creative than that. I would have said, and I might still, so I won't say it.
But that's
Uh-huh.
fine. And then,
What happened to my image here?
Yeah, we
did
lost you.
anybody give me anything to put in lock boxes?
I screwed up
I think
everything.
so.
Okay.
Nope.
Screwed up a whole bunch of stuff here. Hold on. Where'd I go? What's going? Oh,
Where
now I'm
did my
back.
character sheet.
Now I'm back. All right.
Come back. My inventory.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
the big rock, some of the battery packs that we did, the plasma sword.
Okay. Well, you tell you what. Make like 2 lists in your inventory.
Yep, I'll do that.
Lockbox 1, lockbox 2, and then
Okay.
everything that's not in one of those will just be like on your person or on one of the horses still, depending on what
Thank
it is.
you.
But the idea is the plasma sword, the batteries. So like most of the tech is going to be one box, and the big old crystal and something else is going to be in the other one, give or take.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the big old crystal by itself. Oh, I can put the masks in there because they're not electronic.
True.
So I'll
Well,
put the.
did I say they have readout? I think they had lights and readouts. It's all right. It's such minor electronics. It probably wouldn't cause an explosion.
I don't know what this rock can do, so I'm gonna put that in the other box.
Okay. All right. All right. So while you're doing that, you got some inventory to sort out.
Yep.
Let's talk to Maeve over at the doctor's office. Hi, Maeve.
Hello.
What can the doctor do for you today, good lady? Little miss.
Doctor, I'm feeling just a little under the weather.
He's like washing blood off his hands and stuff. And he looks. He says, "Oh, my word! I'm sorry, miss. You startled me. I thought that maybe you just needed some laudanum, because you were mentally not feeling well. You literally are not feeling well. You look. Dare I say that you've seen some hard."
Been rode hard and put up wet.
Some hard riding action.
Rode hard and put up wet.
No pun intended.
That's what you hear.
I hate to see the horse. Yeah, so you're at 8 of 17. So you're banged up and bruised and a little like dried blood and stuff. You're just like trying to put down some matted hair and stuff.
Yep. Doc, you think you can kind of stitch me up a little bit here?
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you have a seat right here, miss? And I'm gonna get my medicine bag. Goes over and grabs the medicine bag. It's one of them nice black leather medicine bags that like opens up at the top. And he's like, you sure? Do you want some laudanum? Laudanum? I give you some of that.
I might need a little. Maybe I might need a little if you're going to be stitching me up. But
Well, now
Yeah.
I hate to be untoward, but all this stuff I have here costs money. You can pay, of course, can't you? Because you look like a woman of means.
Yeah. I'm good. But I do think I have a little bit of. Pretty sure I have a bottle of laudanum in here for myself. So
Oh, all right, all right. Well, that's good. That's one less thing I have to replace, then. So
Yep. I've got bought a lot of them with 4 doses I haven't used.
there you go. So Doc's more than happy to get you patched up, stitches some stuff up, in gives you like a numbing injection. He calls it. It's gonna numb some of that pain over in this area over here.
What is this medicine? I don't understand this.
Sir, can you stand back, please? I'm trying to keep it sanitary. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pour some whiskey on this wound now because that strange man was breathing on it.
Don't hurt her.
As he pours some whiskey on there. that oughta.
Yeah. This is actually this one of my companions. Just make sure that I make it back safely to our boarding house at the end of the night, because trying to make it through these streets. If it gets a little dark, I need to make sure.
I completely understand. There is a certain class of individuals in Smallville right now who tend to shoot first and pick your pockets later. 4,000. Oh, baby. The return of Frederic is slowly climbing. We're at 12%. 12%. Something's going to happen when Frederic... Oh, drink up, you wee lads and lasses. Are we on break time? Is it about break time? Oh, an hour.
No, it's
Or an
not
hour.
yet.
Okay.
It's drink time, not break time. Oh,
Michael,
I see.
nippy both.
I'll drink for you. It's fine.
All right, there you go. You drink for me. All right. Does a bunch of rare gear and 2,000 to the return of Frederic. Hot diggity. Channel points is flying left and right. Ooh-wee.
Will you remind us what the return of Frederic is?
No.
Okay.
If you don't recall what Frederic is, actually it tells you. If you just go
Frederic
click.
was your buddy.
Yeah. The Starcrawl PCs ran across a gray that turned into an amorphous blob and tore into and consumed anything it could. But the PCs ran away and forgot about it. Let's remind them of their past. 10 bits from Legio! Can we keep track of that? If we hit a milestone, some stuff can happen. Whoa, look at that. Man. Oh, there's a sword and a bomb. And another $4,000. Up to 16% suddenly. 16% to get Frederic.
Oh, okay.
It's rolling.
I just didn't know that's who Frederic was.
Frederic was with you. Remember, he was the gray that knew where all the traps were.
Yeah.
And then he went
Yeah.
and started
that was his name.
started killing
well,
everybody.
I'll again. So there. I'll contribute to him.
So, yeah, and then he'll probably show up sooner or later. So the doctor finishes patching you up, and he says he like looks at the whiskey bottle. He's like, that's about a half bottle of whiskey, and then he takes a swig, and he's like, $2.50, please. Oh, I suppose I should do some actual healing on you.
Wait. Oh, the doctor?
The doctor said that, yeah, $2.50.
It was $2.50. All right. So I'm gonna give
And
him $2.
he gave you
All right, so
whatever
how many
this
points
is.
do I have now?
1. No,
No.
no, I'm kidding.
I can speak and get one.
Not for $2.
Not for $2.
What's your maximum here? Let's see.
17.
17. You're at 15. He did a pretty good job. You're like,
Oh, good.
some nice, neat stitches. He's like, it probably won't scar. If it does, it'll look cool.
All right. So I'm gonna turn to Gravy and go, Gravy, let's get back to the boarding house.
Yeah. Do you feel better?
Nothing that a little whiskey wouldn't kind of take the edge off. Should we stop by the saloon?
Yeah. If you'd rather have that than a med patch.
Well, you got a med patch will work too, but
She's at 15 of 17 now, so
yeah.
she's all right. All right. So that takes care. Platic, did you go back to the stables, or were you going to come meet them? Cerebus, can't hear you. Muted. Yeah.
Went to the inn.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna head to the inn too. All right, so you come wandering up as Maeve and Gravy are walking over to the boarding house. Billy Bong, what you been up to?
I'm trying to get some Trunkalore armor.
That's right. You want to find the leather worker. All right. You ask around, and they say, "Oh yeah, he's back here." Some people also call him the barber surgeon, or the barber. No, so he lives in this house back here. If you can see where I'm pinging on the map.
All right.
2 streets off Main. All right. So
I'm just picturing Billy Bong with this big Trunkalore hide, kind of where you barely even see him carrying it around.
yeah, it's pretty large. It was taller than you, and even rolled up, it's it's a big bundle. And you're at the right place because there's like hides tanning in the sun, and there's the smells of like guts and blood nearby and stuff like that. No one seems to be fazed by it at all. And you go out there, and she's using a sleeker to take hair off of a hide. So it's like a big flat blade with 2 handles, and she's just and she's got arms almost as big as you, and bigger than your cybernetic one. Long blonde hair and a braid down her back, like swigging out of a whiskey bottle.
Excuse me, miss.
She turns around and she just sees like the top of the Trunkalore, and she's like, Child, what are you carrying? Oh, there you are. You know, child, you're the hairiest child I've ever seen.
Hairy, green, metal arm. Okay.
Are you okay, son? You do not look well. What's up with your arm?
There was an accident. Things happened. I don't like to talk about it.
What is that atrocity that you're carrying?
Well, this was a tree that tried to eat me, and I was thinking that maybe we could make it into some armor because it was pretty tough.
I thought
I've got American dollars,
like
whatever those are.
Just trying to get the autofocus. I don't know what happened to the camera. Focus. All right, I'm gonna be blurry, everybody. It's all right. You're all blurry to me too.
We're all drinking whiskey.
Yeah. Here, this will help. Nope, didn't work. I don't know what happened there. Nope, no better. That's weird because I have autofocus off. Maybe I gotta sit back. Okay. She's like, you said that's a tree that tried to eat you? I work in leather? She points to the
It's an animal tree, it's the same thing.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Why don't you unroll it? Let me see it. You do that, and she's like, what? Looks like animal on this side. Looks like tree on this side. Huh. I don't think I've ever worked on something like this before. What were you thinking of having done with it?
I'm prone to poor decisions, and I'm in need of armor.
She just kind of looks you up and down. She's like, you don't say. I mean, you done look like you ate some bad pickled eggs and got in a fight with a cow tree. So,
Well, it was a bad day with a motorcycle.
well, I don't know what that means. Armor, you say?
Yes.
Like they used to wear way back when knights had swords and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of this thing here.
Yeah. You gotta think creatively.
All
You
right.
look like
Well,
a creative person.
let me. I'll be right back. And she goes in her shed and she comes out and she's like, "Oh look, I'm not blurry anymore." She's like, She's like wrapping this thing around you, taking notes. It's like, what do you want to do with the rest of it? Tell you what. I'll tell you what. My short green friend, with the weird arm. I will make you a suit of armor, and in payment, I get to keep the rest of this. We'll see.
Seems fair to me.
All right. She's gonna spit in her right hand. She looks at your right hand. And she's like, it changes to her left. Oh, I just wasn't sure if you got any kind of control on that hand there. And I kind of work with my hands. I need them intact. No offense,
I understand.
my short green friend.
Sometimes it gets a little twitchy and crushes things. It's yeah. So I shake her hand and just say, "How long do you think it would take?"
Um, mm, 3 days.
Well, it takes what it takes, I guess. My name is Billy Bong.
Billy
I'll
Bong,
see you in 3 days.
Trunkalore armor. Billy Bong, where is it that you live? Where'd you go, son?
We're at the boarding house.
You mean
Jumping up.
the crusty danglin or the dusty pangolin?
The Dusty Pangolin.
All right, at the Dusty Pangolin, which has some really strange initials, I just realized. Has initials like you might find at the Krusty Danglin. Whew. All right. All right. So you're going to head back to the Pangolin then? You kind of run into everybody on the way, and you all kind of mosey on into town there.
Maeve, you're looking better.
Oh yes, I'm feeling much better, much better.
Is anyone else banged up a bit?
I'm feeling 7 out of 11.
That sounds like you should be rolling on the whatchamacallit table, on the craps table. Why does that say 0 for 0? Something happened.
Are you looking at my sheet? I just noticed that.
Oh, it's because that should be AC, and something happened to these tokens. Something happened to a lot of stuff recently on Roll20. Like some really weird
man.
stuff. Oh, what happened to HP now?
Yeah, my HP is missing.
Yeah, I just
Because you're immortal.
like from your
Aha.
character sheet?
Yeah, for my character sheet.
Really? Well, that is pertinent weird. Let's see. You are level 2. Here, I'm going to do this. You're level 2. So we get to roll that. So 8 plus stamina 10 plus 4, 14, 15. 15 sound all right?
15 or 14 sounds right. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I just rolled it and it's 15, so now you got 15.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, Brady, I didn't think you really took much damage.
I don't think he did. I just think something weird happened
I
to
think I took it all.
the tokens and it like lost. Sometimes what happens is if the character sheet gets updated and I have things mapped to the tokens, they get all a little wonky. So yeah, let's see. Maeve's at 15, 17. Platic looks like he might be down 1 or 2.
Down 2.
Down 2. And Gravy, or Billy Bong, you're down a couple, eh? So if y'all sleep tonight, what the heck is that? Who's throwing tomatoes? If y'all sleep tonight, you get 1 back, except for Gravy, who's full up. Okay.
I feel fine.
All right, so you head on into the Pangolin, and you know Jane's there and waves, but she's busy, so she goes about her stuff, doing her thing and whatnot. What do y'all want to do? It's about like 5, 6. I'd say like 6. It's just starting to get dark.
Eat.
Mm-hmm.
Buy some food.
All right. If you want
Food
to,
sounds nice.
if you want to eat, you can eat here at the Pangolin. You know, food is always fine. So is the wine. But she's a brewer, as you all know.
Yeah, I'd like some tasty food and smell.
All right. She's like, okay. Just go have a seat over at the table yonder. I'll get it to you as soon as it's done.
All right. The food and ale.
Covered in tomato. What is going on? Food and ale. All right. It doesn't take long. Food comes out. Things are fine. It's dark. The room's starting to fill up. People are, gambling and drinking and yee-hawing and yippee-ki-yaying and all kinds of stuff like that. Piano players playing. takes a break, gets drunk. Oh gosh, thanks. You gonna just go to sleep? You have rooms here from last time when you were here.
Billy Bong asked if he could play a tune
On the piano?
on the piano. He said, it looks pretty easy.
Looks at your arm, looks at you, looks at your arm, looks at you. All right, but if you break it, it's expensive to fix. Just saying.
How hard could it be?
Jorge, this little green one's gonna play something on your piano. Boy, a good deal. Hey, it's fine. He's a friend of mine.
So I'm trying to play a nice dwarven mining song.
All right, give me an agility check. Yeah, it's not terrible. A couple people are banging mugs on the tables with you and stuff, and they throw $1 at you total. 4 quarters. 4 different people. You made $1.
Hey!
It's a lot of money back then. $1, according to this book, will get you
Making it drizzle.
a
Making it drizzle.
shirt. It gets you a pocket knife or a flask
It's
empty.
a shower.
It's a camp stool or we got canteen and change.
Hey, Gravy, you got any songs to sing?
Oh, no, I will enjoy the merriment from here. Thank you very much.
Ooh, $1 will get you 4 shots of whiskey. Or
Good whiskey
4
or
bottles
bad
of
whiskey?
4 bottles of beer. All whiskey was fairly cheap back then, so yes. Other than that,
All right.
Maeve is still feeling a little worse the way her wants to. She's like, you guys enjoy yourself. Go ahead and drink. I think I'm gonna head up to my room and go to get some shut eye.
okay. Maeve, we'll put you up here on this map here.
Any well, first off, would I know what poker is?
Ooh, you would have some idea about some type of card game or something, so you might not exactly know all the rules of this one, but if you watch for a little while, you might pick it up.
I'm gonna watch for a little while.
All
And
right.
if I think I have a good idea, I'm going to take one of my silver pieces and try to make some money.
Okay. Hey, Polyhedron. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. You watch for a while, and you think you've got you understand the basic rules. It's all about getting more of a higher number or something like that. So you're like, oh yeah, it's super easy. I should be able to do it. My big cyclopean manimal mind. You're an evolved species. You can't play poker.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do? So yeah, you're like, hey, I want to sit down and play. They're like,
What's the buy-in? I would have seen what the buy-in was. Can I convert this to dollars?
yeah, it would have been $1. So you throw like a silver coin in, and they're like, weighing it, and they're like, Jing, you weigh this, and then change it into cash. They throw it to her, and she's like, yeah. Comes back, and it's silver, about like that. $7.
$7.
Good exchange rate. $7. Yep.
Throw $1 in.
All right. Give me a luck roll.
I figured. My luck is pretty high.
That one below the stats, not the one on the stats. Yeah. Is that the one? I guess so. I used to
Let's
tell-
check.
Used to say what it was. All right. Yeah. Luck check. You succeed. And you win $3. So now you have $10.
How did I only win $3? How many people are playing?
You and 3 others.
Oh, okay. But so nobody bet. I just won the
Well,
pot.
it starts with the antes were like quarters,
Ah, understood.
and then they built up, so you got about $1 each, or $2 from one person, things like that. So, what are you talking about? That's you only had 7 to start with. Now you got 10.
I know. It's
What do you think this is? A casino? You want to try again?
yeah, I just did.
Oh, yeah, same thing. Another $3.
I'm up to 13.
You almost doubled your money.
One more.
Whoa.
A roll on a roll.
This one, they're like, he can't possibly keep winning. And then you take them for $8. And at that point, one of them stands up, gets his gun out. Let's see the camera here. He says, I think it's time for you to go play another game. I think it's time for you to go play another game. Something wrong
Billy
with your
Bong
freaky
wants to walk up
one-eyed
behind
self.
him and Billy Bong wants to walk up behind him and like put the metal hand on his shoulder and say, "Is there a problem here?"
Nope.
I've been shot in the face by Betta.
Well, there's no guarantee that'll hit you. Nope, totally missed. Yeah, it like he swung it and it bounced off your arm and it shot straight into the ceiling. Maeve, you're upstairs getting ready for bed, and a bullet comes shooting through the floor. Ting!
Hey, sorry, Maeve.
This man just shot at you. What are you gonna do about it, Billy Bong?
I would like to punch him in the head.
Well,
He's
your
back in
hand's
the
right there. Yeah, your hand's right
Whack.
there. So go ahead and make an attack.
All right.
We're gonna have ourselves a bar brawl. Somebody flip the table. Oh, so that hurt you. You were so stunned that he shot at you so fast. You're like, whoa. You rolled a 3 on the fumble table.
Yeah.
Your hand comes loose on your arm. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted, and you have to like screw your hand in a little bit. You're like, okay, it must have come loose with all the stuff you got. So you have a -2 on your next attack with that hand.
Excellent.
All right. I guess at this point we can roll some initiative.
I just want it to be known as soon as Billy Bong started throwing the punch, Gravy was like, no!
Oh,
There's other ways to solve your problems.
I try to tell the kids that every day.
He's
we
learning
play.
his own lesson. It's fine.
Yeah. Are you sitting this one out? You're like, nope, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding this.
Gravy's just sitting on the back, and I think I'm getting a med patch ready. Just like,
They probably need it pretty quick.
Just gonna roll an
Shaking my
initiative here
head.
for this guy. I got a 6. Oh, it went to the GM. Y'all can't see it. This generic character here is your opponent.
He looks dangerous.
Mhm. Man ain't got no face. Man like that got nothing to lose. For everyone in chat, it's just like the basic Roll20 circle and body. It's like using a meeple. It's like using a meeple. All right. Well, I see Platic's ready. Well, Platic was sitting at the table. And all right, Billy Bong. Your hand's a little like loose and stuff. What do you want to do?
Well, I have a crushed glove on the other hand.
Oh,
so
boy.
I would like to try to kind of grab him by the throat, lift him up, and throw him.
All right. Make an attack. You got that in your weapons?
Yeah, that was the. Let's see. It goes to this Sentinel artifact die. Is that the D die?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
that's what we made it. Well, that's 4 of 4 there. So now, so you can add that to your to a regular attack there.
Okay.
So I think you can just click on the melee weapon attack on the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going.
All right. Holy cow! That's a that's a hit. Tell me what you do to this gentleman. You don't do a lot of damage, but you can get your grand move off there.
Yeah. Well, I reach up and kind of grab him by the throat, squeeze a little bit so it kind of cuts off the air, lift him straight up, and then toss him.
Yeah, and at the extension of your arm, his feet are like just barely off the ground, and so you gotta like kind of like do it twice to heave him.
Yeah.
So you heave him across the bar, and he's gonna go in a direction.
And this is how the bar fight started.
Goes over to the left. Yep, he goes flying through the air, goes over to the left, smashes into a table where they were playing something. We can't tell anymore because it's all in the air. And now we have a bar fight. The other people are always going to go on 6. So, Platic, all heck's done broke loose. What you want to do?
How long did my thought spike's over? Correct.
Yeah, I think it was 80 minutes.
Yeah, it's over.
You've been here for like 3-4 hours now.
Yeah, I am going. Do we have any luck?
No.
No. There was recently just a 1 roll.
Wonderful. I am going to try mind control on as many people as I can,
All right.
depending on the roll.
We'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Again, line of sight. They're all right in front of you, basically, because you're in the main room. You're in the saloon. Oh, no. That is a flat-out 1. If there was luck, it would be gone.
Yep. Failure mutation may not be used again that day. Roll on the defects
no.
table.
Roll on the defects table. Oh, man, it's going to get awesome now.
I don't know. I don't have a. Does
I-
it tell me what
I have
table to
no.
roll on?
I have the defects table. Let me.
But this one is for mind can. Oh, is it the
It's-
same for everything?
It's one big table in MCC.
Got it.
Yeah, I just got
So
to.
I'll let. Do you? What do you want me to roll?
Let me find the book. I'm just
I
cycling.
knew
Oh,
was
there it
gonna
is. There
bite
it is.
me
There it is.
someday.
Man, a 1. Lich, a 1 on a mutation activation. Mutations, active defects, mutations tables. Here we go. For a defect, you can roll me a percentile, please. $68. All right, 68.
I'm sure it's nothing. It's fine.
Yes.
Don't worry about
Fine.
it.
You when you feel your mind like accelerate when you do this, and it didn't do that. Roll me an mutation check, an active mutation check on that one again, please. It's like the same thing that you rolled to trigger it. 23. Holy shit. That's amazing. Okay, so your defect was mutation loss.
Oh.
And then you rolled a 25, which says the mutant loses 1 defect if any are present.
23.
So, yeah, it's
Okay.
20 plus. The mutant loses 1 defect if any are present, which you didn't.
Oh my god.
But you gain 1 personality. That's insane. All right, so raise your max, your current and your max personality by 1, and you don't lose any mutations.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he could lose all his mutations, and then you just rolled right over it all.
So, I get a personality.
Yes,
Where is that?
it's in your basic stats.
Thank you. Back up. Okay. Basic stats. Critical hit points.
Like strength, intelligence, personality.
Oh,
There you go.
I just get a 1. I get a +1 there.
Yeah, to current and max. Just so
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Works out
great.
well.
I ain't never seen that happen before in the game.
That's the second time I've failed, and the second time positive things have come out of it.
Failing forward. The name of our group.
Failing
Failing
forward.
forward. Right, we're the failing forwards. All right, so that was Platic and
That's-
Billy Bong. Gravy, you didn't want to roll initiative? You're like, nope.
I'm sitting back, drinking my beer, just getting med patches ready. I'm staying
right.
out of this one.
Someone's gonna swing on Billy Bong because he screwed up their game. Someone's gonna swing on Platic because they think he was cheating. Oh, Platic, you're gonna get hit for a whopping 2 points of damage. Nothing major. And then I'm gonna roll. Make a luck check. I'm gonna look at this. Oh, you can't see my dice. Sorry. You can see them in Twitch chat. Anyway, I got a 10, so that's under my luck. So that means one more round of attacks. One more on... Nope. Misses Billy Bong. One more on... hits... Platic. Ooh, another 3. 9 points. Platic, you get punched one side and then punched on the other side. And you're like... Brr. And now the brawl is starting to expand to more than your 2 tables. It's gone to 4 tables now. All right, Billy Bong. There's 2 people punching Platic. The guy you threw is getting beat up by somebody whose table he flew through.
All right. I want to run towards Platic, jump off the top of the table, and try to grab both of their heads and knock them together.
All right, first make me a luck check to see if the table can support your weight. Because you are a dwarf.
Failure.
You go and you jump, you put your foot on a chair, and it crumbles just as you get up to put your other leg on the table, and your foot misses, and bam, your face hits and smashes the table. But their feet are right next to you if you want to try to grab their feet or something.
Yeah. I want to grab one of the guy's legs and bite him.
All right. You can decide strength or agility, whichever one.
Agility.
Okay. Yeah, you grab him and bite him, and he's like, ah! He falls over. Platic.
I am going to do the 2 guys closest to me. They're within 5 feet, so I'm going to do the what do you call it? My spines, my quills,
Your quills? Okay.
but against 2, so 1d6 against each.
All right, got it.
Okay.
Man, he's going for kill. Sheesh. Y'all play
Well,
rough.
You fight with me, I fight with you. Blade, sword, spines. There we are. Ranged weapon. Okay. Nothing. Otherwise 0. No bonus.
Well, that is not a 1.
Wait a minute.
There's 3. It didn't roll any. It didn't give you any bonus there. From agility? You have an agility bonus?
I have an agility bonus.
Well, you have a minus
of-
1.
Oh, well. All right. I
So,
didn't hit him.
Nope, sure didn't. Quills go flying out. Maeve, you're standing upstairs and a quill comes through the bullet hole in the ceiling.
Wow, that was
And I
coincidence.
see it and I go, damn them. They never use them when I ask for one. Why is there a quill coming up now? And I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to put it in my thing and I'm going to put it in my bag.
Harvesting my quills.
All right. The one dude just got bit by Billy Bong, so he's going to try to fall and elbow smash Billy Bong because his ankle just got bit. Ooh, did he get you? Did he get you? He does get you. Wha-bam! Oh, 3 points of
Oh,
damage.
man.
Right in the noggin. Your head hits the bite. You bite your tongue a little bit. You're like, ow. The other guy is still right next to Platic. He's going to try to swing on Platic, and he hits him too
Jeez.
for another 3 points.
We're gonna.
Jeez.
All right. I have to make a luck check. Oh, I made it. So somebody's going to run up and kick Billy Bong in the ribs and misses. And another guy picks up a chair and swings at Platic and misses. And then you hear bang. Oh wait, I don't have them loaded into this one. I have sound effects in one of the games. And everyone kind of stops. And there's a guy with a long droopy mustache. And a big brimmed hat with a rifle up in the air. And you see a star on his shoulder. And he's like, yes, it's Pogli. It's not a rifle, it's a sword. You told me you wanted me to do this, right? Yep. No, don't call me that. It's my Lich Pogli impression. If you've seen the Swashbucklers, magic talking rifle would be funny.
Yep.
I'm gonna spit some lead at them. Let me at him. I'm gonna shoot them. Oh, okay. You want me to aim you like this? Pogli with a Western accent. That would be great. Okay. And he's like, pert near done 10 o'clock at night, and all I want to do is get me a shot of whiskey, and you made me use 2 perfectly good bullets. Sit down! And they all kind of scramble to pick up tables and chairs and stuff, and he's like, gosh dang it. Smallville's a quiet town. And right now, y'all better be quiet, or so help me, I'll use 2 more good bullets. He just goes, there's shots lined up for him at the bar. He's like, God damn, shit, gamblers and shit, cocksuckers. Don't make me come in here and shoot no more bullets. And he walks out. A little tipsy because he just did 4 shots of whiskey. Like,
All right. Well, Platic, I think I'm done.
Yeah,
he
me too.
did kind of look at you like, they ain't from around here. Damn stagecoaches bringing strangers and carpetbaggers in.
I think I am going to take my winnings and go upstairs.
Give me a luck check before you do that.
Or see if I get more money.
Or less.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you're checking.
Yeah. What were you at? You did another 8.
21.
21. Okay. All right. Ooh. You pick up what you think is your money and you stuff it in your pocket, and ain't no one gonna argue with you right now because the sheriff is still looking
Right
in
there.
from outside. Don't make a move, no one. I'm putting more bullets in my rifle right now. And so you ended up with $27.
Awesome.
So you made $20. And caused the bar fight.
Well, I'm going to be spending that $20 at the doctor's tomorrow.
Oh, Gravy was already getting slap patches ready for you. He's like, he's just got him wait.
After
take
seeing
one of
how
those.
far they took it, Gravy has put his slap patches back in his bag. He finishes his drink and then just mutters to the bartender, "War. War never changes." Look, slams his glass down on the counter and retires upstairs.
Bartender
saying
is like
that
this
the brawl
old
has ended.
grizzly guy with a scar and one milky eye, and he's like, you preaching to the choir there, son. You preaching to the choir. I see you got some battle scars too there on your face.
Don't want to talk about him.
All right. And just pours you like a shot of whiskey. He's like, that's on me.
I pound it and then retire to my room upstairs.
All right.
Soon enough.
The rest of the night is uneventful. You all get
Thank God.
1 hit point back.
I think I need to visit the doctor.
Yeah,
we're
Billy
gonna
Boy,
go
you
to
took
the
a
doctor.
beating. You two start a bar fight. The damage that you took in the bar fight is subdual, and so I'll say you're at 10, and Platic, you wake up and you're at 12. It was all beating you up damage, so weren't permanent.
Good thing that bullet didn't hit my face.
Yeah,
That would have been
permanent.
permanent. That type of damage there is permanent. All right, we are at hour 40 minutes. Let's take a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll see what other kind of trouble these yahoos can get into.
I'm glad I went upstairs to take a little rest there.
I'm telling
Maybe he's
you,
a little
very
bummed he
wise.
didn't join you,
I'm
just
telling you.
retiring early.
Yeah, yeah. I won't believe them either. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, they don't call me Pogly for nothing, do they?
What is he talking to? All right,
Talking to my pistol, my Malcolm Reynolds pistol.
go fill up your drink.
All right, 10 minutes, and we'll be back. Hey, we're back. Are we back? We're back. Studio mode is off. My mic is good. Their mic is good. The music is on. All right, let's get a move on. All right, so you wake up the next day, refreshed, and yeah. Boom.
I feel better. My hand's back on.
Maeve, did you take your 1 hit point? You did, right?
What was that question?
Did you add 1 hit point for the sleep?
I did.
And then Gravy, you're unharmed, right? So that was all right. Just throw that over there. Okay, so you wake up the next day, like, your bruises are a little purpler, but they ache a little bit less, especially the 2 that were in the bar fight. What do you want to do now?
Hey, Platic, remind me not to bite any of these guys anymore.
Yep.
Yup.
I didn't taste real good.
You. Gross. They're probably like unwashed and dirty.
Go get some whiskey to kill any bacteria.
There you go. Whiskey in the morning, whiskey at night. Keeps you healthy, wealthy, and right.
Sure.
Something's falling down over here. What?
Hey, Maeve, I've sensed that maybe my instincts have been incorrect lately, and maybe perhaps you should lead us today.
Well, it's not that I have an issue with you leading Billy Bob. I just don't know that I should always be following you.
I still don't understand why people do that.
Well, you're a natural born and she and her voice falls off. So gentlemen, what's on the agenda for today?
Well, on my agenda, you got 2 days till the trunk lore armor is done. And you didn't put any time limit on the lockers. You gave them enough they'll hold your stuff at the bank till the bank crumbles, probably.
Yep.
That's
I'm not worried about the bank.
14 months worth of payment, I think you gave them. Oh, and your horses are here in the stables.
Well, perhaps we can find some work here in town, earn a little more money.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We
maybe
go
something
to
as
the-
not something as lengthy as that last.
go to the sheriff's and see if there's any wanted posters.
All right. Head
That's
over.
what I'll do.
You head over to the sheriff's, which he's over here. Sheriff, way over on the left end of town by the blacksmith there, across the street from the livery, the
Hey,
stables.
Maeve, would you like to trade this broken electro whip for a working one?
Well, I would say since I have a bit of a propensity for acquiring a lot of weapons, carrying around just in case, I think I could, Hey, what? You keep that broken one for spare parts. I'll give you this one in my inventory, right? So, I've got a telescoping metal whip with power pack. Yeah, here
All
you
right.
go, Billy Bob.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. I think you still have Electro Whip in your weapons, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so now you have some spare parts, some fused circuitry, and an operational one. Gravy, what do you got on the agenda today?
Oh, I'm kind of enjoying the sights, walking around, looking at the common people being common people. And I think I'm definitely going to go check out that doctor too. His methods are curious to me.
All right, so you go in and he's like having a swig of whiskey because he's getting ready to saw off somebody's leg, and he's like, dunk. Looks at the saw. He's like, "You sure you want to be here for this, son? It's pretty gruesome stuff."
I'm like looking at the leg. I'm like, there's a better way to take care of that.
It's like gangrene from like they got bit or some broke a bone and it's poking out, and so the bottom part of the leg is gangrenous, and if they don't cut it off, it'll probably kill him. He's like a better way. Oh, you're right. And he like leans over and puts the saw blade. He's like, a hot saw blade does cut better. Good catch there.
That's definitely more sanitary.
He's just like warming it up over a candle. He's like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Would you like some assistance with this procedure?
He's like, yeah. He's like, hold this stick for me. And then he bites down on it as he starts cutting it into the person. I don't like this. Mom wanted me to be a doctor. I just wanted to go be a gunslinger, a gambler. Oh, she won. She had control and some. Whew. And this leg stinks. You're like, oh man, you're surprised this person is still alive. When you look down at the person, it's Max.
But like clearly not a robot, Max.
You're unsure at the moment because the doc's not doing a great job cutting off the leg. He's just sawing back and forth. He's like,
I'm gonna do an AI recognition check.
Okay.
If that's possible. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a straight roll. I've got a -2 and a +2. That's a 1 on the roll.
well, there ain't no luck to lose, so whatever. You're like, you believe it's a person, it's a flesh and blood Max right there.
Okay. I see this procedure isn't going so well. I want to take one of my agility stamina stim packs. Where is this? I guess I don't have a stamina one. I've got agility, intelligence, and strength.
And you got them purple ones, which you don't know what they do yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna grab one of my tranquil darts.
Oops, sorry.
Seeing that this the person having his leg sawed off is gonna be having a hard time, and I'm just gonna kind of poke the side of his neck with a tranquil dart.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very kind of you, because someone that looked just like him tried to kill you recently. That's certainly a Hippocratic oath.
I'm also aware that if he is artificial intelligence or a mech, this probably won't affect him.
Right. Eventually, the doc stops sawing, and the leg falls off. And then he gets, he basically has like a cattle iron type thing. Cauterizes the end of the leg, wraps it all up, takes the stinky green leg, and like throws it out into a fire in a barrel out back. Whew. That stuff stinks. Oh.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
Well, thank you for the assistance there.
Oh, of course.
If you want to be the doctor, I'm glad to go be a gambler and gunslinger.
No, you should give him some of these when he awakes, though. And I'm gonna hand him a fistful of Mother's Chill Out herbs.
He's like, been hanging out with them there natives, huh? Well, all right. I'm sure they work. I'll give him some. Puts them down on the table next to the guy with like a glass of water. All right. He's supposed to
I'll be
chew 'em?
taking my leave now. Thank you for enlightening me in your medical technologies here. As I leave, I want to look at the campfire and like where the leg was burning in it. I want to kind of see if it's burned down to anything that appears not to be bone.
There is no leg in the fire.
It just disappeared.
Well, it's not there. It might have got up and walked away by itself. But yeah, there's a fire burning in a barrel back there, but there's no gangrenous leg in it.
I'll make a mental note of this and remember to tell my teammates about it next time I see them.
All right. Maeve, got anything going on this morning?
Well, I'm feeling mighty rested this morning. So I don't know. I know Plastic went down to the sheriff's.
Right, Platic's going down to the sheriff. Here, I'll move
That's
him
on
down
the sheriff.
here.
I think I'm gonna go with Plat down to the sheriff. See what might be able to rustle up some work.
All right. You both go into the sheriff's office, and he's cooking up some eggs and bacon while he's drinking a cup of coffee. His eyes are bloodshot, and his mustache is kind of droopy. He's talking to his pistol. Well, I'll tell you, no, they don't suspect the thing. Nope, absolutely not. No, what? They're what? Oh, well, hello there. He says to you as you walk in.
Hi, Sheriff.
That's
Good
true.
to see you again. Do you remember us from when we passed through before?
Oh yeah, well, you. I don't think you met the sheriff. But he's like, yeah, that friend of yours there. I do believe I saw him having a bar brawl last night.
Someone pulled a gun on me.
Oh, that's what that noise was. I was up minding my own business up in bed, and I know a quill came flying through, and oh yeah, see, nice quality. Wait a minute, matches it up, got it back inside my hat.
Picks her
Wait,
teeth
wait.
with it, sticks it in her ear, puts it in her hat.
My companion here and I, we're just coming by to see if maybe you have a little work for us while we're in town.
Well, you know what? Sorry, wrong voice. Well, you know what? I do have some work for y'all there. See, up over on the north side of town there, there's some people that owe some bills to some people, and it's a large sum of money, and they've told us that if we get them, they'll give us a piece of that large sum of money. And that them boys that told me that were Pinkertons, and so I figure they're probably on the right side of things, and whoever these people are up in the house in the north there, probably on the wrong side of things, if you know what I'm saying. Pardon?
Now, where's this house again? Is that here in town?
Yeah, just at the edge, past all the other houses there. There's a little bit of a ridge, and then there's a ranch house over yonder there. We hear
That wouldn't possibly be the ranch place we were at.
you were at the Circle K. The Circle K was off to the west, technically.
All right. So you're trying to take us to the east side of
Like
We
northeast of the town, yeah, just off the top of the map there.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, tell me a little bit more about these folks that you think are holed up there.
Well, Pinkerton said that. Hold on, I got some notes here from them. He like flips through some pages, and you see a picture on one of the pages. Give me an intelligence check there, Maeve.
So he's got his journal out and he's thumbing through it, huh?
Yeah, he's like thumbing through some notes that must have been given to him recently. You got the. Oops.
Whoa.
What'd you roll there? Hey, that's a natural 20, everybody.
Nice.
Look at that, back-to-back 1 in 20, and in the right order, not the wrong order. You know for certain that that picture that he flipped past was Malcolm. Look at her face. Yeah, so this desperado type and some of his friends apparently knocked over a U.S. Army bullion shipment. Now, I don't know why the Army won't just send people out here to get it, but these Pinkertons make me suspect that it weren't no government money. It's some hoity-toity carpetbagger or fancy folk over there on the East Coast. And they're offering quite a reward there. So, but I ain't got me no deputies. They all done been shot. This town's gone to hell in a handbasket real damn quick. And I am darn tired of it. That's why I put 2 bullets into the awning of the pangolin.
We're real sorry about that.
Oh, you're there. He's like, oh, you're that other one. Well,
All right.
He started.
So tell us a little bit more about would you be you think you'd be able to deputize us and maybe give us a little cut of that money too if we're able to get out there and take care of his garments for you?
well, I am. What the heck voice am I using for? Oh, it's my Pogli voice. All right, my Western Pogli voice. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Oh, all right. So this ain't my good Pogli voice, but it'll be the sheriff for now. He's like, well, if you could go up there and do me some, someone's gotta stay here in town to make sure these folk over here don't get in no trouble. Look at him, that guy right there, that hat. He's a cold killer. This one back here, right there. This one back here, that's a horse wrangler, and he's just like pointing out the window at people. He's like over there, that one right there. He's sleeping with his husband. Her husband. And this and this and that and that. And I think that one's made of metal. I'm not sure, but I thought I heard a bullet go off his skull. It went pa-ting! Strange things are afoot in the Smallville. He's like, so I have to stay here, but if y'all go up there, he'll I was gonna say detectivize you. He'll deputize you all, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cut it 6 ways. He'll take 2, and you each get 1.
All right.
I mean, in other words, you guys are going to get 2/3 of the bounty.
I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, we probably go and take care of this while we're waiting for Billy Bob's. Is Billy Bob's armor getting made or put together?
That's right. It's got 2 more days until Billy Bong's got some trunk lore armor.
And so it's Platt and I are at the sheriff's right now.
Billy
And
Bong is standing right behind you,
Billy
and
Bong.
Gravy's down over at the doctor's. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
You probably see Gravy walking out of the doctor's office and kind of like towards you in the streets at this point, and he looks like nauseous, like just very disturbed. Just like, oh man.
All right. So the sheriff just like tosses you some badges. Here, you're duly deputized. And when Gravy shows up, he's like, you two.
I've been deputized for 1 moment there.
Oh, well, golly gee, she got something for this.
There you go.
I got a badge. It's a belt buckle.
That white hat looks good on you, Maeve.
There you go. Switch from the black hat to the white hat. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
And he like opens up his gun rack, and then he looks at you all, and he looks at his guns. He's like, you probably got this.
Thanks very much, but I think we got that.
I don't even know what that is that you're carrying, or what's wrong with your hands, or
Yeah,
why,
no, I think
why
that
are you wearing a glove that goes halfway up to your shoulder. I don't know. I'm not going to ask any questions. I appreciate the help. Now, if you excuse me, and he gets his rifle and he starts. He's like, I gotta go shoot a wrangler.
Mighty fine. Thank you there, Sheriff. You know, these badges will do more for us than your guns would. So, I mean,
So
obviously we got our own weapons ready to go. But yeah.
You look at the map in roll 20. This plateau up here to the northeast. There, he's like, it's just up there.
All right, so we'll roll out and be like, all right, guys, and meet up with Gravy. Gravy, you want to go do a little business while we're here?
He's like, absolutely not.
Here,
I'd like to go anywhere else.
Gravy, would you like some laudanum?
I'd like to be anywhere else.
I've heard laudanum will take you somewhere else.
Laudanum? What is this word?
Try, you'll like it.
All right,
What's
so
that, Gravy? Have a little too much whiskey last night while I was upstairs asleep already?
Oh no. It's I would not go into that doctor's office right now. It is quite gangrenous in there.
well, golly. So that you're looking through the buildings. You figure it's about a quarter mile to the ridge that he's talking about. There must be a house up there somewhere, or a ranch or something that this gang is hanging out in.
Let's go.
Boys, do we want to get our horses first, or it's only a quarter mile up? Do we want to walk on up
Walk.
there? Well, let's do it. Let's walk it. Let's leave the horses here.
I prefer to walk. I fell off last time.
He almost broke his back last time.
Willy Bong is doing better walking than he is on a moving animal vehicle or
Moving anything.
Right. Now, it'll be like, hey, here's a land speeder. You want to get in? Nope. I'll walk things.
I am gonna pull out my scanner
Yes.
and I'm going to test its range.
All right. Let me look at this scanner. Plastic, inventory, artifact, portable ground penetrating radar. Oh yes. Okay. All right. All right. So as you're walking, like you just kind of go through town like this, and then you can get up the ridge right here. That's a terrible line, but you get what I'm saying. You just like pointing it at stuff, or
I am trying to see how far it can detect.
oh, okay.
Like
You
its max range.
you point it to the ground, and it blips a couple things. You guess it's like, I don't know, maybe 50 or 100 feet below. You're like, ping, ping, and then zoop, 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 and then you hold it up, and it kind of pings off of the bank. Boom, totally. The blacksmith, ping. So you're
Does
starting.
it ping off any people?
Oh yeah. Give me an intelligence check. That's a clever use. Good job. I hadn't thought of that. One person goes. Oops. What happened to that? 7. Nope. No people, no horses. Not quite. You don't really get anything.
Buildings show up in any way, shape, or form,
The bank and the blacksmith.
but nothing.
Not really any of the others. The general store kind of gave like a half-hearted like, "Purr." But the bank was like ping, and the blacksmith was ping.
Anything
Just
that I can do
boom.
to adjust it to get it to maybe be more or less sensitive to different things?
Nah, this is a simple handheld, single-use kind of ground penetrating radar thing. So,
Okay.
bing, bing,
Uh,
bong.
Gravy is going to take this time also to tell Maeve about Max getting amputated in the doctor's office. But it was like weird Max, like I don't think it was actually him, and then like explain what happened with the leg. Be like, does any of this add up to you? It seems quite strange to me.
Maeve. Snacks.
well, Yeah, I don't know. What do you think here? I mean, looking at this a little closer.
Oh, that last one was robotic.
Yeah.
This one may have been as well, though. That doesn't explain what happened with the leg. Certainly, a robotic leg would not combust that quickly.
No leg would combust that quickly.
Well, we don't know how hot the fire
just,
is.
I'm just really, yeah, I don't know.
Just
So
saying.
Maeve is really conflicted because the thing is, she comes from a long ago time, normal being. She is now existing in a manner that, for all she knows, she's one of these robot things. And she's seen Malcolm, but it wasn't Malcolm. But are we going to go see Malcolm now? Is it like, yeah, she's right now she's like going, this is all kind of screwy in her head. Like, what the, you know.
I think it's safe to assume next time we see either Malcolm or Max, it is probably not actually Malcolm or Max and another one of these robotic things. And something else is going on here, though I don't know what it is.
Well, I again, I struggle thinking, am I me? Am I not me? Is Malcolm, if we come across Malcolm, will it be Malcolm or will it be another copy?
Are you thinking this out loud or just to yourself?
I am thinking, this is Maeve talking, going,
Okay.
I mean, this is Maeve kind of going, having this conflict of conscious in a way, of consciousness at this moment.
Well,
Going,
we haven't seen any other Maeves. I don't have any reason to believe you would not be Maeve.
Unless she's Malcolm.
Unless you're Malcolm. I'm
I'm
gonna.
I'm getting the palpitations. Oh, I have a vapor.
The Vapors, just in time for Wojak to raid with 3. Raiders, welcome! We're having a really weird game of Starcrawl here where Maeve's trying to figure out if she's real or a robot suddenly. She's questioning.
I'm
We
gonna
are
bust
all
out
clones.
my EMP charm. Well, if you are robotic, this will put a stop to you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Only temporarily. The effect of this field does not last long.
So you're gonna like boop it, boop.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
suggesting
Christ.
it. I'm not doing anything.
Hey, Platic, if you had this in your hand, you'd have already pressed the button. Come on.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just thinking about all the stuff we have that's gonna go.
Again, the effect is temporary.
Yeah, well, some of our stuff is, maybe volatile if it's shut down inappropriately.
Which could be me. It could be me that you shut down inappropriately.
Don't shut Maeve down improperly. You'll be sorry.
Oh, hey,
I scan Maeve.
for all I know, you're freaking ERCOT. You're gonna hit it for a couple seconds and I'll go down for days.
I take the scanner and I scan Maeve.
Okay.
Is she metal?
You're scanning me, or are you gonna EMP me?
No, scanner. Using the,
Remember, he has this handheld, basically
Scanner.
ground-penetrating radar, and it pinged off the blacksmith, and it pinged off the bank, and so he's figured out that it's probably pinging off of metal. So if he
I
aims
will
it at
take-
you, you'll either be sterile, or he'll find out you're a robot, which is the same thing.
Well, as a being with consciousness who is wondering whether I am human or robot, I'll take the scan over the EMP pulse.
That
Wise
is more
choice.
diagnostic. Good idea.
Yes, thank you. Platt, go ahead.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Okay, I'm sorry. Platt, go ahead. I'm really worried about this, so you do what you need to do.
Wait
I
a
realize
minute.
I didn't
Weren't
know
you
that
all-
face stuff.
Weren't the 3 of you all goo? You are all undifferentiated stem cells together?
Yes, we
So
are
he-
all
we were.
clones.
Boop, 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 boop. Nothing. No ping.
Yeah.
No ping.
No ping. You're not
See?
metal. Therefore, you're
you
not
have
a
nothing
robot.
to worry about.
Now,
I, for one, am happy you're not, Mel.
that doesn't mean that you don't have somebody
I'd
else's
pursue.
memories, because our creation process was kind of screwed up.
Does
But I- but I was
not having
doing
someone
some
else's
GMC.
memories make you that person? What's the difference?
Oh, now we're asking the deep questions.
If it doesn't matter, you
Exactly.
You know what? You know what? You know what, boys? This is too much for me. Let's go shoot some shit up. All right.
I
Now
don't,
you're talking my language.
I don't know
Let's
about
go.
that.
Let's go up there, and I know a couple of y'all pacifists. Let's go up to that ridge and just. I can't handle this. I gotta go up and I gotta shoot some shit up. Let's go now.
All right. Thanks so much for those bits, Wojek. I'm just piling up bits today, and when we get to one of the actions, I'm just gonna pop them all in. It looks like we might get to give all the PCs 1 luck. Do you all have 1 luck now? Yes, because you
Yeah.
rolled a 1 and then a 20, as opposed to the other way. Look at
Yep,
and
I got a
back to
nat
back
20.
1 and 20, everybody. So
I haven't updated my token.
Okay.
Fix that.
all right, so you've been discussing this and scanning each other.
Probably as we're walking up the ridge.
Billy Bong's arm pings. Your glove, Cerebus, actually pinged it like blue. But it was like it was a weird woo woo woo. When you ping the cyber arm on Billy Bong, it's like bing, woo woo woo, bing. Bing, bing, woo, 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 bing, bing, woo,
All right,
bing,
shut it
woo,
off.
woo, bing, bing, woo, woo.
What is it? Disco?
DJ Platic.
Daft Platic.
Aww. All right. You make me sad. They're done. No more Daft Punk.
Their music will live forever. Don't worry.
Smile because it happened. Don't be sad because it's over. Around the world, around the world. All right, so you're walking up this plateau, doop 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 doop, and you get up to the top of the plateau, and there's no ranch that you see. He made it sound like it was just up here. He didn't seem like he was lying to you. He's like, yeah, it's just up on the ridge.
I'm going to check my scanner, too, see if I can detect anything.
Oh, which scanner is that? What scanner do you have?
Same.
Oh, the same ground penetrating?
Yeah.
I mean, you like aim it at the ground, and every once in a while it's like pew, bing, pew, bing, pew, pew. Down below. So there's maybe, if it's what Platic says, then there's metal somewhere in the ground. That makes sense. You're a dwarf.
Oh.
You're like, yeah.
Oh, good lord! Don't tell me we're gonna have to go down on the ground again. We
No,
just got
one
out
second.
of mine.
Okay, stop for a second. There's got to be a map around here somewhere. Let's go back to the general store, because this was not that big of a walk. Let's go back to the general store and see if someone has a map. If there's a map, we can get some scale. Maybe the sheriff doesn't understand, oh, it's just up the ridge. Yeah, if you're on a horseback, it'll take you 3 days to get there. I don't know.
Are you sure you don't want me to dig a hole?
No, we don't need to dig a hole. Though we have the equipment to do it.
Yes.
What do we see off the edge of the plateau? Like,
When you
kind
look,
of beyond.
oh, the other way, the plateau goes on for a ways, and then there's some low hills, maybe quarter mile, half mile away.
Any smoke, any signs of life way out there?
Intelligence check.
I need to get some binoculars. Where did my character sheet go? Why does it keep disappearing? There it is. Intelligence check.
Does Maeve have any weapons that have a scope on it?
Yes.
Hmm.
You do.
Y'all, yeah, I think you all do.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my scope rifle and take a look around.
You have. Let me pop over to your character sheet here. I'm gonna look at your inventory real quick.
You have the super long range.
It's got the the plasma rifle and the photon rifle. And the photon rifle has a range of 160, 240, 80, 160, 240. So that's probably the one that would have the best bet of having a longer, because 240 feet is what you're going to be able to look through the scope and see to try to hit. So,
Yep.
so you look off, and you know there's the heat mirage thing going on this plateau and stuff, and you look, and you're pretty sure that behind these low hills, there's like smoke rising up, about a half mile away, give or take.
All right. I'll turn the rest of my party and go. Oh, folks, I see a bit of smoke over off that way, and where there's smoke, there's fire, and maybe where there's fire, there's some real
Volcano.
business going on.
It could be some volcanoes.
So go. We're gonna get some because I'm not going out there because I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I don't know how long it's gonna take back. We take one of our horses, we put some supplies on it, and then we go.
And let's try not to just get in a fight with anything and everything we come across.
Agreed.
Hey,
Who would do that?
you looking at me? Because I recall being in my bunked
Oh, no.
out last night, and yo,
As I said, I wish I had retired as early as you had. I regretted the last glass of whiskey.
For
but
those who
not
just
as much as these guys.
those who just joined us, Platic was playing cards and kept winning, and that made somebody stand up and draw a pistol on him, which then caused a bar brawl, which had to be broken up by the sheriff, who is not in for that type of shenanigans. Then he downed 4 shots of whiskey and staggered out of the bar. And then they go to the sheriff's office in the morning. They're like, "You got any jobs for us?" He's like, "Really?" Wow.
Wow.
It's
and
so-
which
it's so
often
quiet.
Maeve is often the first to draw, but yet she was upstairs recovering from her injuries from the day, the
Yep.
time before. So I think it's just funny that you all had a bar fight
Wow.
without me.
There it is. I had to turn the music down so everyone can hear. Wow. Wow.
All right.
Owen Wilson. All right. So you go all the way back to the stables, grab a horse. You're going to stop by Guido's general store.
Yeah.
All right. Stop
Hopefully
by...
there's a map.
Hey, welcome back to the general store, everybody. Haha, it's Guido. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Come on, tell Guido. Guido's got all kinds of good stuff. What do you need? You need something illegal? I don't deal in any of that. What?
You got a map of the area?
Yeah, I totally got a map of the area. And he just points to the wall, and there's like a huge map. It's like Smallville and the surrounding area.
Is the other is the? I didn't see this. I just looked at the map.
He's like, hey, right here, this is Smallville right here, right? And then over there, there's District 1. Guido doesn't know what that is. But then up here, there's the Dark Plateau. Not really sure what that is either. And then down here is, it says The Wall. Must be a band or something. And then over there, it says, I don't know. It's some language I can't read. And Guido can read a lot of languages. Hey!
Thanks, Guido.
Yeah, no problem. I should have a thing
I'm
for
like,
him.
guys, I don't think we're gonna get what we need here. But
He's like, yeah, you want? Where are you looking to go? You looking to go to District 1? Don't go there. I don't know what that is. You should
We're
definitely don't
looking-
go to this
we're
one. I
looking
don't know
to
what
go-
that is either.
Yeah, we're looking to go a bit northeast.
Northeast.
Up that plateau.
Oh yeah, the Dark Plateau sounds like a good place. You should definitely go there. Nothing's gonna go wrong there.
Do you know anyone around these parts to tell us a little bit more about Dark Plateau?
who lives up there?
You could ask the Wilson family. They live up on the Dark Plateau. Yeah, they got a ranch. They grow
How
sheep.
far away?
Yes, let's see. He says it takes this long to walk here, and she with the hand. Well, like 3-4 hours. You walking? You riding horses?
Walking.
Hey, it's probably 4 hours then from here over to where the Wilsons live. They live in the low hills because that's where they feed the sheep. You know, they herd them up and they run them around, and they got a dog. Yip, 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 yip. Stuff like that. The Wilsons.
Thank you for the information. I would like to buy something from you if you possess any tranquilizers.
Now, I tell you what, Guido's got a whole lot of stuff in his store here. But I don't know what a tranquilizer is.
Put the horse to
Tranquilizer?
sleep.
Oh. Pistol?
No,
Good pistol. Definitely put a horse to sleep.
Darts with medicine in it.
Yeah, I
medicine.
pull out one of the darts and be like, no, it puts him to sleep, and when the medicine wears off, they wake back up.
He's like looking at it, and while he's looking at it, like a red beam comes out of his eye. Bzz, 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 and then goes back in his eye. He's like, I don't have any of these. I could make some. I have them ready for you tomorrow.
I look around at my teammates to make
You
sure
all
everyone
saw it.
that.
You're like,
Yes, please do that. You
Hey!
can have that one.
Guido's here to help. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have some of these tranquilizer darts for you.
You got it.
Look at Platic's face.
I'm like hiding
have
my
any
pack
rope?
now. I don't want it to see anything else I have.
Rope?
Rope.
He just points, and there's like piles of coils of rope. He's like, we got
just
rope.
want
You want
all-
rodeo rope? You want climbing rope? You want
Climbing
hempen rope? I don't even know what hempen is, but we got it. You want silk rope? I didn't even know they could make rope out of silk. Those worms must work extra hard to make silk rope.
Do you have any more of those things that came out of your eye?
Tears? Oh, Guido's got so
No,
many tears
the
that he
red
can't even
light.
begin. Meet me in the bar tonight, and I'll tell you over whiskey.
No, the red light, the thing that you scanned that object with. Do you have any more
Red
of those?
light. Out of my eye? You saying I have an evil eye? Listen here,
Yes.
mister. You
I'm
get
gonna
out of
activate my
Guido's
EMP.
shop. You get out of Guido's shop. But you come back tomorrow for them tranquilizer darts.
I'm activating my E EMP.
Baby, put a.
All right, activate your EMP.
Am I have another gun pointed at me?
Not
Maeve.
anymore.
Baby, do it.
Maeve. Nothing happens to you. And Guido just kind of freezes like, hey, you come back tomorrow.
Yeah, so that was weird, right?
Very strange.
What's going on here?
Brr. He's still going through motions like, brr.
Take his gun.
Yeah.
I take his gun. I just grab it from him and
Guido.
I do need to roll a d4 to see if my EMP machine breaks.
Yes.
On a 1, it's broken.
Yeah, guys.
Oh!
Oh no, you did not.
Can I use? Do we have like a pool of points I can use? We've been getting
No.
donos or something.
that's
man.
a
Don't we
that's a
have
one
Don't we
d4.
have a reroll?
That's a 1 on a d4.
no.
There's no rerolls or anything currently.
No probability point.
Can I not buy a reroll?
Well, now, if you use a probability point, I might use a probability point. Who knows what'll happen then? Hey,
Well,
people in the audience who are new to the show, we have these things down in the lower right corner. Boop, boop, boop. These purple cards, they have probability points, which means they can alter the story in some way that they want. I, just below me, right here, boop, wait, I have a probability point banked up too. So they could use one of theirs, and then I could use one of mine if I wanted. And then at that point, there's no
Use-
counter.
Use 2. Or use
No,
1.
you can only use one. You
But
can't.
if he uses 1 and you use 1, then we can use another one.
Nope, we've already agreed that there's no countering a counter.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was last session.
Yeah,
you weren't
that
here,
was- that was
Platic.
the
I
last
wasn't
time.
It's
here.
worth getting rid of his point or having an EMP.
Yeah,
right?
I would rather have the EMP.
Yeah,
to
All right.
roll that one D4.
Do it.
Oh, now I gotta fix services.
All right, much better.
All right, click. Whoop. Hey, Guido's a boo. All right, so he's super slow right now. Like every once in a while, he's like.
So if I'm understanding him correctly, I should just take some rope.
I think now is the time.
Well, you took his gun, so I can't point his gun at you anymore.
Yeah, we just let him
He's
come
just
back,
like,
and he won't probably remember this.
I'm a pacifist, not a capitalist. Let's grab what we need and go.
We should pay for what we need.
I put $1 on the counter.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. The strange paper money. Yep, we'll just leave it all.
The amazing thing is the dollar pays for 200 feet of rope.
I have no clue. I don't understand the value of
It's
this.
a quarter
It's
for
worthless.
50 feet of rope, according to the bootleg edition of the Dark Trails,
that's
now
great.
Weird
Can-
Frontiers.
Can we?
Now, people in the audience, you're like, what the hell is going on? This says Starcrawl, and these people are in the Wild West. Something weird is afoot in the generation ship.
Like robots, clearly.
And robots.
Yeah.
And EMPs and all kinds of weird stuff going on.
We should grab what we need and go. This charge does not last long.
My question is he going to become hostile or is he going to reset?
I don't know. Let's not find out. Let's grab what we need and go.
Guido?
Can I try to find a
Hostile?
reset quick?
Reset. What are y'all talking about? Reset.
Oh, man. All
Reset?
kinds of crazy
Oh.
stuff's going
Yeah,
on.
we can't
we-
dawdle. We gotta grab
we
shit
broke
and go.
Maeve.
Well, while you guys are grabbing shit, I want to look for a reset on it.
Okay.
I grab a bag, a sack, or something, and put it over his head, just so he doesn't see what we're doing.
Like you
Yeah,
still
we
hear
gotta
his
grab
personality
some
coming
of
through.
it.
You're like,
I
man.
think we need to go ahead and mosey on out.
All right,
Can
so
we-
you
can we
grab up
find a
some
reset?
supplies. Later, if you say we have these supplies, it's fine. You have these supplies. You left them $1,
Shovel it
so
all into a bag.
sure. All right, and you burned up a probability point.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep. We use the probability points.
Worth it.
I should start having them flip back and forth. All right, I just have to fix one tiny little thing. Services camera is like.
It only wouldn't have been worth it if I had rolled a 1 again.
Right.
Which the odds of that are only 1 out of 8.
Then
It's
I
like
would
a
have burned my
12.5%
probability
chance.
point. Then I would have burned my probability point. I'm like, oh, now it's time. Now it's game on. All right, so you put Guido into some weird slow mo thing going on, and you grab some gear. He had pointed, remember, to the map, the Dark Plateau. Said the Wilson family. Wow, there's a bunch of ranchers up there. That's where it came from because we had just played.
Wow.
Perfect. Wow. All right. And so you grab the horse, you throw the gear on the horse, you're heading up off to the plateau, right? All right.
Yep.
When you get up to the plateau, it looks just like it did before. And you start walking towards these hills. And eventually you get closer to the hills and you do see a trail of smoke coming off the other side of the hills. And you finally make it up to the hills. And the hills are greener than you thought. Like you look around, there's a bunch of grass and stuff. That's about knee high everywhere. And you start climbing up the hill, or are you going to go around the hills?
Well, if there's people around here, there should be some trails, like for herding cattle. Or sheep or
You've
whatever
definitely
you're
been following a kind of trail from town towards these hills.
doing. So I would
Follow the
continue
trail.
to follow that trail for at least a little while longer.
All right, so you keep going for a little while, and then it comes between some low hills, and there's one more hill in front of you, and just when you get to the edge of that hill is where we're going to call the game for the night.
No.
Yes.
cliffhanger, more like a hill hanger.
Processing.
We've hit the edge of the map.
Yeah, right. I got to get the fractal thing up to build up the new map. So before we go,
CPU is sitting there spinning.
We reached the edge of the.
I was like, how long can I delay this before I have to end the game? You going back to the general store, I was like, oh, that's fine. All right, go ahead. And we got another plot point out of it. Another weird things going on. Weird things are afoot at the general store. All right. Start in the OBS order. Bishop, what do you want to talk about? Anything? Anything going on?
Man, nothing.
No?
Nothing.
All right.
Just, my usual request for people to be kind to one another and wear a face mask.
Absolutely. I appreciate that.
Cases are dropping. Wear a face mask. Don't make unnecessary trips.
Right.
So if you're in Texas, hang in there. I know not everybody has running water or even electricity yet. Going on a week now for some people. That's insane. Hang in there.
Speaking of Maeve, snacks, you got anything to talk about?
Yes.
Potable water.
Potable water. Running water.
That's exciting.
Actually, that is something. I will say I'm doing okay. We're doing well. I worry about my school that I take care of in Uganda. So if you're in Discord, hit me up and I'll tell you about that. So
You have a link? You can drop it in Twitch chat if you like.
yeah, I will. I will. Like, I will definitely do that. That's the hard part. Is it's one of the things where you gotta take care of yourself first, but then when you're taking care of somebody who's then taking care of 80 school kids who are orphaned and impoverished, and I will tell you what, this week, all I really wanted at times was just like, I just want to be able to wash my hands with running clean water, and shower, and realizing that, this is something that these kids go through every day, 80 kids at this school, but as far as what I'm doing, where you can find me is I'm always here on Wednesday nights with all the RPGs, doing Starcrawl or Pirates on the other weeks. This week, Saturday night, you can find me at Homebrew Roleplay in the world of Cairn, and it's a homebrew campaign, lots of fun. And then also over at TT2KB. Every other week, we just had our on week for Sunday evenings for the Vigilantes of Valandria, a Zweihander, grim and perilous RPG.
I'm going to make the next one, I promise. I took off of work.
Awesome. It's a blast, man. We really definitely need you. It's great. We've got a really great party for that, so definitely check it out.
All right. Michael, anything you want to talk about?
Not a whole lot, but thank you for stopping by and watching the stream, and stay safe out there.
All right. Cerebus?
If you get the chance to get the vaccine, take it. I have it, and didn't take any time. I only had one little symptom afterwards, so it's well worth getting.
Good. Excellent. Snacks got her link over there in Twitch chat. I am Christopher, one of two old games from Two Old Guys games. I'll try that again. Hi, I'm Christopher. I'm all the RPGs. I'm also one old guy from Two Old Guys games. Michael, right over here, right down there. Yep, he's the other old guy. We put out a bunch of stuff last year. Ziggurat of the Mega Maiden, and the Village of Death. Actually, Village of Death is currently going on the Swashbucklers every other Thursday on Goodman Games Official, which is next week Thursday, not this Thursday. This Thursday they have an X-Crawl game. You can find me here Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 2 Central, where I'm making a one-page adventure every week, and then subscribers get it free. And subscribers get it free. People can, while viewing the stream, can buy in at 150 bits, which is a discounted rate. Or if you've been hanging around the channel for a while, you have 5,000 channel points, you can use that to get the adventure. After that, they're going to go pay what you want, probably with a $1.99 or $2.50 kind of price tag on them later. The first one was the Cult of Entropic Inevitability, which was way huge, 16 rooms, far too long. This week, it's the Island of Nec Evadere, which means, in Latin, the Isle of No Escape. And that one's shaping up really well. Friday, I'll put the finishing touches on it. It's already in InDesign. I'm kind of ahead of the game on it. I think scaling it back really would really help. Wednesdays, last week Wednesday, we did not have a game. Just a lot of stuff was going on in everybody's life, including mine. And so I just did some DM prep and stuff. And I said that any money that we raised on that stream session, I would donate, which I did, thanks to Snacks. She gave me http aaul.org. Right? Austin area Urban League.
Austin Urban League, yeah.
Yep. So we sent $39 because I matched all the stuff that we made, all the revenue we made. $39.14 because I covered the processing fee. So they get $38. Not bad for just a 2-hour stream off the cuff. Just because a lot of people down there are struggling with energy and water and all kinds of things that America as a first world nation, developed nation, should never struggle with, even after a major disaster like that.
Yeah, because those donations, emergency donations, help people who are, have housing insecurity here in Central Texas. So it is something you wouldn't expect, but yeah, you got to. We have residents and folks at risk, so thank you so much for doing that.
Well,
and much needed shelter and assistance. So.
I know that if we got hit by a hurricane up here in Wisconsin, it would be really weird. And our infrastructure is definitely not designed for that. Just like your infrastructure down there is not designed to be frozen solid for a couple days. And so it was only $38, but it was the least that we could do. So, when else do you find me here? I don't know. Friday afternoons I do DM prep, which is like after weekly one page. I take a couple hour break and do some life stuff and then come back and do DM prep. And I was doing it on Mondays, but now Mondays are stupid busy, thanks grad school. And so I've been trying to do them on Tuesdays if I have the motivation. And this week was not a motivated week, so there was no DM prep on Tuesday. But Friday, here. Saturday, nowhere. But this Sunday, I should be on Notorious DMG TV to play Shadowrun. And then next week, Sunday, I will finally make it to Vigilantes of Valandria on TT2KB. My character's been made, he's been prepped, and then Dustin was like, oh, well, I put your plot of land over in this village, and it'll come into play later. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I got called back to work by the Milwaukee Bucks after 48 weeks of unemployment, and it would be hard to be like, nah. Nah, I don't think, I'm fine, thanks. No, I don't want to work. So I went to work, and I've been hustling to catch up. And I think I'm just about caught up. Tomorrow, I think, will be a good day for me to catch up. So, stay safe, wear a mask, be nice to each other, and have a good night. Bye, everybody. Oh, should we raid? We could probably raid. We got some people here. Let's raid before we go. Do I have I don't have a Twitch window open.
TT2KB is rapid. They're still playing all.
Right now? I will go there.
Yeah.
TT2KB.
Yeah.
All right. Raid. TT2KB. And go. There we go. We'll go raid our friends over at TT2KB in 8 seconds. Oh, look. It's like everything is working today. It's really weird. I'm so confused why it's working so well. 3, 2, 1. 8 viewers. Raid now. Bye, everybody. Thanks. Have a good night. Raiding.